straight ahead. It's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Washington football team and the Philadelphia Eagles. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC Wild Card game. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. So still a scoreless game in the 1st, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Gordon. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield.
I don't believe that was called right here in the moment. I believe this was called during practice this week, that he was going to decide to be aggressive even on his own side of the field.
Just you mean because it's the opening drive? Maybe they had this scripted?
I think that he just talked about it with his team and said, listen, I'm confident in you. If we end up in this situation, we'll go for it early just to set a tone in this game.
Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. That's to his running back, complete. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. So that is twice on the opening drive that they've gone for it on 4th down, and they've converted both.
I don't know if they're using analytics, which might tell them, hey, more times you go for it on 4th down, the better your odds, the better your chances of succeeding. But let's face it, most teams are not going to go for it twice on 4th down in the first quarter of the game. I mean, we might not see it 2 more times all season.
Not much there, only a yard. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Trey Waynes. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he's in. First touchdown. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's caught by OBJ. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 35 yards. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
On 2nd down and 4, Mahomes. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds back near their own 20. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down.
That's a pick at a time, D. You got to get there.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes rolling to his right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Corey Vedvik on to punt the football. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Here's Jackson. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And this might not be the last interception we see, Brandon. Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here in this snow, ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Wide open. It's Allen, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On play action, it's Mahomes.
You should do that.
Flush to his right. to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
On second and goal, Mahomes. This is caught, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, one of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
You run this 5-man blitz, I'm gonna kill you every time.
Now Lawrence.
He got killed.
That is
Stop,
caught
sis.
by Anderson.
You can't touch him.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Ronnie Anderson, 69 yards.
Every day.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Hey, here's watching.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Gordon.
I'm blocked.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
It's baited. It's baited. Oh.
From midfield, here's Mahomes.
Hey. You got to
And
go so
Mahomes
fucking fast.
misfires again, and it's intercepted. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field, going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Justin Jefferson 71 yards. And the Eagles continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Pass.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because there's
and he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Guaranteed loss.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Take that out.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down. Trying to do a little too much. Getting outside the pocket. And it results in a sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. On the move to his left. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 30. They go play fake. Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Deion Jones just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes steps away to his left. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 16. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Flushed out right.
Even the clip onto the corner. Good pass. That's so tough.
A 16-yard touchdown. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Takes it at the 7. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
So watch this.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend.
does. That's two.
Play action. It's Lawrence. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that's caught.
I know he hated it. I know he hated it.
And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A big play there for Philly. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And they take a knee. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Leave them with 2 remaining.
This nigga funny
we'll
as
be
hell.
back after this. They go option right on 2nd and goal. An option handoff here to Dobbins. And take it in the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 19-point game. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right, letting one fly deep for Cooper.
The fact that he got his hands on it.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here's 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Washington on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's caught. Beckham. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Mahomes to throw once more. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On 2nd and 10, Mahomes. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Hey, man, God. God.
And while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
This is a New York sign coming.
Mahomes now to throw. Forced out to his left. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And look at this. Big gain for the fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
You better play.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15.
On stream. On stream. Get him out of here, coach. Get him out of here. I'm in DMGGs. GG's to that man. Oops.